Hello and welcome to Alchemist Whim. I am Alchemist Jen. Welcome to today. Hope you're having a good one. Today, the whim of the day is to do some yarn winding. I have some beautiful yarn that I dyed the other day, so I'll show you them in a bunch. So first off, since it's all alpaca, I'll fluff it up a bit and you'll see all its gloriousness. These are 5 skeins of alpaca. See both sides. Beautiful hues there. And then another 5 skeins. Let me find all my little key things. Alright, I'll just grab it. So this one is another set of fun colors. So alpaca is really fun because it tends to have a little bit of a halo to it. So this will be fascinating, especially when knit up as well. And when I fluff it out a little bit more, you'll see a little bit more variation in color as well too. So it's fascinating, just a fascinating texture and fiber. So the next stage in this, so it's been drying for a couple of days, so we're going to go ahead and take off our little fancy holder thingy. That's my technical term for a reusable tie wrap at the moment. And then the next thing that I do, I'm just gonna loosen everything up. So boink, 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 just through the whole skein. Give everything a little bit more loftiness and air. So you'll see just some interesting transformation even in the fuzziness of the yarn just by pulling it. The next thing we'll do is we'll look for where the end is. It might be there. And we'll be able to cut away the extra little pieces that are holding the yarn there. I find it's easier for whoever gets it to not have the extra little ties that hold them in place for when you're dyeing it. Kitty's joining me, so I don't want to do too much yarniness for the sake of hoping that he doesn't try to just attack it and then put his little claws through it. So realigning my focus because of Cat scratching his chin. Alright, you ready? You gonna chill with me? Or are you gonna be too distracted by the fact that okay, maybe I can get him to play with this thing. So this thing on the floor. Go get it. Go get it. Maybe he'll play with it. We'll try. So keep pulling. Pull, pull, pull. It seems to be working. So that's good. That diversion worked this time. We'll see how long it works. Usually gets distracted. Alrighty, so fluffing my yarn. Similar to kind of what I do for fiber, kind of give it a fluff, separate those individual strands, and then when I go to actually wind it, which we'll do together for this skein, I'll show you my process for this one, the whole thing, minus putting a tag on it. This will get it ready for photo taking too. So I have a little photo setup that I make with my PVC, put a little velvet down. It's nice gray, so it's a warmish neutral that really works well with all the colors, so I find I can be consistent with my photos that way. And then I take my little rectangle lighting that I even use for this. You can see my glasses every video. And I just put it on both sides of the square, lighting rig for taking the photos. So, hi Kitty. Lost it a little bit. Did you lose it? I think you lost it under a door. Want another one? My furry kid. Want another one? Go get it. So let's keep fluffing a little bit. What was I saying? I get distracted by the cat distracted by what I'm doing, and that is my video. How many times have I done that, right? Quite a bit. So after fluffing, and then we will do some twisting and get it ready to be photographed. And the only other piece after that I was saying is to be able to add the labels to it. So this actually looks like it's pretty good. Looks like there's that one main tie and that's it, so I don't have to do any extra snipping on this. So I'll grab it near there, and then I'm just trying to decide, do I want to go make sure that it's like in quadrants like that? It looks pretty cool when we wind it. So my fancy winding, I don't have any motorized anything, I'm just gonna wing it as I go. Hi kitty. And I'll go pretty tight and then pull it around itself. And then I've got a skein like so. So there we are, happy yarn. Those are some cool colors. That's gonna make a very cool fabric, because you'll see, it's a good way to see it like this. This will actually still breathe and I think expand a little bit more, even just like this. So you'll see the things start to separate a little bit more. But the fibers and the fabric will have a lot of these variations through it. So you'll have little pops of just the orange, just the purple, the other pinkiness, and then the blue. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what the other one looks like. See if I can distract the cat a little bit more. Alright, going to get another one? Get another one? Go get it. Go get it. Get it, kitty. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. Alright, so at least he's playing. I mean, almost 20-year-old cat playing. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? He's my buddy. Alright, so we're going to tease this one out. So this one, we're going to see what it looks like. All fluffed out and wound up, twisted. Hi kitty, you came back. Yep, see, we're done with playing. We're ready for cuddles. Or we want to play with string, so therefore I can't go tugging it out from under him, or he's going to go attack it. Strategies and getting to know my beast. So he gets to know me and knows how to be nice to me so I can pet him. Now doesn't lean up on me. Alright. Paying attention to the cat, pulling this apart, and then I just don't talk for a bit. It doesn't help for a video, so I apologize for that. That was pretty silly. Thanks for listening and watching to me anyway. I appreciate you. Alright, and keep fluffing, keep fluffing. We'll wind and twist this one up a bit and see what the yarn will kind of look like when it is worked up. So, it smells all alpaca-y. It's fascinating how the different fibers have very distinct smells to them. For the animals they come from. It's so fuzzy. Alright, so see where my colors are. Let's go for something like that. Looks good. This one I've done more of that violet on top, and then it goes into a little bit of the blue and then the pink. So we'll see just a little difference. And just having just little pops of color with a main color. Wrap it around, twisty twisty. And tuck it in. Alright, so this one, you can see what the colors are like. So very purpley, very beautiful. It's gorgeous. Just great. And then we'll see what they look like together. So they're very similar but very different. They're just very different. This one's very much cooler tones, even with the warmer pink. And there's some warmth in there too, but with that violet, it definitely comes across, especially when you hold up this one. This one has a lot of warmth to it. Even with the cooler, it's fascinating. You've got, this cooler tone with the greeny, and then you've got these warm, it's kind of so, fascinating to see the hues and the interactions. So these are going to be really fun. They will be awesome knit up or crocheted up, and they are super soft and fuzzy. So they have a different feel than, like, say, sheep wool will have, and they do the same thing in the sense of, wicking away moisture, holding in heat, but then also being an insulator if you wanted to stay cool. So yes, it is. Sometimes feels like it's counterintuitive to wear something like wool or alpaca when it does get warm out, but it can help too as well for the insulation to keep you cooler. So just a fascinating tidbit, and there's the yarn for the day. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to keep working on these other guys, but I'm just going to hug them and enjoy them for a bit first, just because they're quite fun. So it's going to be fun to make these all into skeins. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see where the whim takes us tomorrow. Have a good one. Toodaloo.